Last class we have studied maximum height of the projectile. So once again I'm recalling, projectile is an object which is projected initially with a velocity v and travels under gravity. When it is projected, there are two types of projectile: horizontal projectile and projectiles are projected at an angle theta. If it is projecting at an angle theta, that velocity will resolve into two components. Vertical component is u sine theta, horizontal component is u cos theta. And the vertical component that decides how much height it has to go and how much time it has to go up and come back. That means time of flight. At the same time, horizontal component decides how much horizontal distance it can travel. For example, horizontal velocity 10 meters per second. 3 seconds is the time of flight. So in 1 second, if projectile is going 30 meter up or 25 meter up, 10 second, 10 meter it will go horizontally because horizontal velocity is 10 meter per second. Clear?
Yes,
Next 1 second. Next 1 second, suppose it's going 15 meter vertically up. So it will go 10 meter horizontally.
10 meter horizontally.
Then 5 meter vertically it will go. Again horizontally 10 meter it will go. So 3 seconds, 30 meter covered. Next 3 seconds, by the time this is coming, it will cover another 30 meter. So horizontally 60 meter it will cover. So u cos theta into time of flight will give you horizontally how much it travels. So these concepts you should have. Then only you should remember the formulas. That first of all you should know the concept, then apply maths in it. Otherwise you will confuse sometime. Okay, now let us see time of flight. Maximum height yesterday we have seen. For calculating maximum height,
Sir,
here is formula.
Sir, you said today also, today you will give that derivation, sir, of
I didn't
maximum
complete
height.
yesterday. Okay, then right.
No,
maximum expression for maximum height. Expression for maximum height.
Sir, you gave actually. H is equal to u square sine theta by 2g,
Sir,
right?
Yes, sir,
U
yes,
square
sir.
theta
U
by
square sine square theta by 2g.
Sir, but you told that
Time? Just finish it. It won't take much time, right? Yeah. Here, this is projected with an initial velocity u. Okay. Vertically, it has a velocity u sine theta. Theta is the angle with the x-axis. This is u cos theta. The maximum height it goes from here to here. This is a maximum height. This is a maximum height from here to here, you see. Maximum height we'll get from this graph, h. Okay, that means this is h. Here, horizontal velocity is not 0, but vertical velocity Vy is equal to 0. So write down. Let us consider a projectile projected with an initial velocity u. Projected with an initial velocity u. Let us consider a projectile which is projected with an initial velocity u. At an angle theta with a horizontal. At an angle, let us consider a projectile is projected with an initial velocity u. At an angle theta with the horizontal. Then its vertical component of the velocity is, u sine theta.
So angle theta with
x-axis. Then its vertical component of the velocity is u sine theta. At maximum height, the vertical velocity becomes 0. The vertical velocity becomes 0. At maximum height, the vertical velocity becomes 0. Then we can write, look here, V squared is equal to V squared is equal to U squared plus 2GS. This is a formula for freely falling body. Vertical motion is similar to freely falling body. So at maximum height, V is equal to 0. But initial vertical velocity is U sine theta whole squared plus we have to write here minus, okay, because G is minus. So minus 2G. S is equal to H. S is equal to H. Bring this side. 2GH is equal to U squared sine squared theta. Then H is equal to U squared sine squared theta divided by 2G. This is a formula. This is a 2-mark question derivation.
Sir, can you say from with an angle with the horizontal x-axis?
Then at maximum height, its vertical velocity is 0. At maximum height, its vertical velocity is 0. Then write V squared is equal to U squared plus 2PS. It's easy, very easy to remember this form.
Yes, sir.
Once it's over, please tell me.
Over,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Over.
Done.
Next heading,
Yes, sir.
time of flight. Time of flight. That means time taken to go, maximum height and come back to initial place. Okay, time of flight. That means how much height it goes and the same way it come back. So time of flight also depends on how much maximum height it goes. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
horizontal
sir.
range depend on time of flight. Every 1 second increasing, horizontal range will increase. It keeps traveling horizontally. Okay, so time of flight. Time of flight. It is the time taken by the projectile. It is the time taken by the projectile in air. In air. It is the time taken by the projectile in air just after projection. Just after projection until it reaches back its initial position. Until it reaches back its initial position. Until it comes back to its initial position.
Just after.
The projection, just after the projection, until it comes back to its initial position. Okay. Next paragraph. During the time of flight, during the time of flight, during the time of flight, now give me an answer. Dash will be 0. Can you tell? During the time of flight,
Displacement.
the displacement. Which displacement?
Vertical displacement.
Correct. Yeah. During the time of flight, vertical displacement becomes 0. During the time of flight, vertical displacement becomes 0. Then we can use the formula. S is equal to ut plus half gt squared. Here. During the time of flight, vertical displacement sy is equal to 0. U is u sine theta, initial velocity. T is capital T, time of flight. Okay? Time of flight. Minus half g t squared. Here T is time of flight. Half g t squared is equal to u sine theta into t. Here t cancel. Then time of flight is equal to 2u sine theta divided by g. This is time of flight. This is another important derivation.
G here we should take positive, right?
Now already minus we substituted. Now doing numericals, it should not put minus again. Because already minus I put here.
Sir,
Oh.
how did we remove square?
This 2 and this t. This is t squared means t into t. Isn't it?
T will be cancelled.
Isn't it? T squared. Right side 1t. So 1t will cancel, right? Half g t into t is equal to u sine theta into t. This t will cancel. Is this over?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Horizontal range. Horizontal range. R. Horizontal range. Horizontal range. R.
So is this the new next topic?
Next derivation. Next derivation. Horizontal range of a projectile.
Interesting.
Very clearly, horizontal range means easy. Every 1 second it goes horizontally, but that motion is not accelerated motion. Okay, for example, if you are writing general formula, S is equal to ut plus half at squared. Horizontal motion, yeah. Horizontal motion acceleration is 0.
0.
Provided friction of air neglected. Then we can get only S is equal to u into t. Your u is nothing but u cos theta. Is it? Marked here, u
Yes,
cos
sir.
theta. T is
Into t.
time of flight.
Time.
Of flight. Throughout the flight, it keep moving. Is it clear?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Horizontal range. Horizontal range. It is the distance traveled by the projectile. Horizontal range. It is the distance traveled by the projectile in horizontal direction. In horizontal direction. It is a distance traveled by the projectile in horizontal direction during the time of flight. During the time of flight. During the time of flight. So actual formula is direction during the time of flight. Actual formula ux into t. Okay, horizontal ux is this ux into t. So range is equal to ux means u cos theta. Okay, what is t?
2u sin theta.
U sin theta.
Substitute. R is equal to u cos theta. So horizontal range they are asking, time of flight you have to derive first. Okay, that will be 2u sin theta divided by g. Okay. Now look. R is equal to 2 u into u squared. Okay. Sin theta cos theta divided by g. This 2 I will write here. Just a minute. U squared 2 sin theta cos theta divided by g. There is a formula in maths.
Sin 2x.
2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. Sin x cos x is sin 2x. 2 sin x cos x. That's it. Okay. This formula. So we can substitute here. R is equal to u squared by g sin 2 theta.
2x. 2
Trigonometry.
Okay. This is horizontal range. Those who don't know this formula, you have to by heart. Because many places we are using this formula.
Yes, sir. In math we studied.
Yes. What you are studying, everything in math, we are applying in physics. There is no specific application in math.
Okay, sir.
If you know, if you're good at math, physics you will enjoy. U squared by g sin 2 theta. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, no, sir. No, sir.
Look, in our animation, we have seen when theta is 45 degree, when we are throwing a projectile with 45 degree, range is found to be maximum. More
Yes,
than
sir.
45, less than 45, we found it is less than that particular maximum range. Do you
Yes,
remember
sir.
I have shown yesterday?
Yes, sir.
See
Yes,
how
sir.
maths proving that. Look here, according to maths, look, theta is 45 degree. Then 2 theta is 90, right?
Yes, sir.
Substitute. Then R is equal to U squared by G sine 90. Sine 90 is equal to 1. This time range become maximum. U squared by G. This is the maximum value of range. Clear? Other than
Yes, sir.
90, say for example, sine 100 you substitute here. Suppose U squared by G, you are getting 10, for example. Sine 80, if you are substituting, your answer will be 0.9. For example, sine 90, instead of sine 90 is 1. Take log table and substitute here, for example, sine 80. Then you can see the value will be less than 1. Maximum value of sine theta is 1. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
More
Yes,
than
sir.
90 or
Yes,
less
sir.
than 90, value will come less than 1. So product will go less than 10, for example. So maximum value it can have is 10. That means when this component become 1. You understood that
Yes,
maths part of it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
means
Yes, sir.
when sine theta is sine 2 theta is 1 only, U squared by G maximum value will come. Any other values of theta if you're substituting, that sine theta will be less than 1. So product will be less than U squared by G. That's what example I told you. Suppose U squared by G is 10. Okay, sine 2 theta is 1 means you will get 10. But if sine 2 theta is 0.9 means answer 10 into 0.9, 0.9 will come. 9 will come. Clear? So more the theta more than 10, less than 10. If you're calculating, then your answer will go less than 1. You might have studied this maths. Sine value can have maximum value when it is 90 degree. More than 90, less than 90, if you substitute for sine theta, you will get a value less than 1.
Less than
Any value less than 1,
Yes,
if you
sir.
multiply, U squared by G will go less than that 1. Clear? So maximum value
Yes,
U
sir.
squared by G can obtain only if theta is 45 here. So that sine 2 theta 90 will. Sine 2 theta 90, sine 91. That's what while you are going for a javelin throw, discus throw, and this one, shot put and all, PT teachers will tell you throw at an angle 45 degree.
45 degree.
That is a condition, ideal condition when friction of air is neglected. For short put, it's okay. But for javelin on, little down, they will tell you keep little down because friction of air is there. There we have to consider. Therefore, they will tell you little less angle, not exactly 45, little less angle you throw. Then you can cover maximum range. Clear? It's not just
Sir,
muscle
what,
power required, little brain also we need there, little physics.
Sir, if theta is equal to 90, then what will be the value, sir?
Sine 180 will come. Sine 180, 0. What happened? It will fall on your head itself. No horizontal range.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Yeah. So be careful. Don't throw short put and all at 90 degree.
Why is it?
So one more proof we need. So have you finished that one? If theta 45 degree,
Yes,
Yes.
have you
sir.
written that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maximum range U squared by
Yes,
G.
sir.
Yes, sir.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Next one we have to prove
No, sir.
two angle theta and 90 minus theta. We are getting same range. That also I have shown yesterday in the animation.
Yes, sir.
That we are going to prove mathematically. So everything we have in physics that we are proving mathematically. That's all. Okay, look here.
Sir, that website was very good.
Okay. Now, basically was a university lecturer. I think Oxford University somewhere, some UK university. Which one we have to prove? For two ranges, projectile can have. So for two angle of projection, projectile can have same range. 45 degree maximum. That's only one thing. But 30 degree, 90 minus 30. It will fall on the same range. Yesterday we have shown an example.
Yes.
That means 30 degree if you're firing, there may be a building. It may hit on the building. But if you're taking 90 minus 30, 60 degree if you're firing, it will go above the building
Above the
and hit the same
building and
target.
fall.
This we have to prove. Okay? That
Yes.
also examination, that question can be asked. Look, first we are throwing with an angle theta. Say for example 30 degree. It come and hit here. Then we are throwing the same thing with 90 minus theta. That means say for example 60 degree. This is 90 minus theta. Then it will fall on the same place. That means R1 should be equal to R2. R1 should be equal to R2. Okay, this is what we are going to prove. First theta, let us consider. R1 is equal to,
Sir, can we rejoin?
3 minutes, I can finish. Then writing part we'll do again. Otherwise, okay, rejoin, no problem. Projecting it at an angle, say that is theta. So it goes and fall here, R1. Then we are projecting it at an angle 90 minus theta. At an angle 90 minus theta. Then say it falls on the same place. Okay?
There's a Snapchat I have.
Same place. That is R2. First we are writing about R1. R1 is equal to U squared by G sine 2 theta. Equation number 1. Because theta is a projection. Then I am taking R2. R2 is equal to U squared by G sine 2. Theta is how much? 90 minus theta, right? 90 minus theta.
Yes.
Then R2 is equal to U squared by G sine 2 into 90, 180 minus 2 theta. 2 into 90, 180 minus 2 theta. Sine 180 minus 2 theta, again another formula. Can you tell me what is it? Sine?
180 minus 2 theta is equal to sine 2 theta.
Sine 2 theta. Clear? Got it? That's a formula.
Got it, sir.
Then R2 is equal to U squared by G. This will be again sine 2 theta. See? Now equation number 1 and 2, if you are equating from equation 1 and 2, okay, R1 is equal to R2. This is a formula. Finish it. What is the heading I gave you?
No, sir, you didn't give.
For an angle theta and 90 minus theta, the range is same. Proof. For an angle of projectile, theta and 90 minus theta, it can have same range. Proof. Right? And write it. See the area. Next question.
Sir, let us write such that one.
You didn't finish?
Copy. No, sir.
Oh, sorry.
We're drawing the graph.
Sir, how many marks will be?
They may ask range. Range means you have to take this one, time of flight and range. Otherwise, they may ask only time of flight.
Sir, how will they conduct the?
Sir, I was asking that.
Next one. Okay. Look. At what angle? Next derivation. Ratio of horizontal range to the maximum height. Ratio of maximum height to the horizontal range. Ratio of maximum height to the horizontal range. Ratio of maximum height to the horizontal range. This is another important formula. Okay, look here. We know maximum height is U squared sine squared theta by 2g, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember this formula?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
H is equal to U squared sine squared theta by 2g. Horizontal range is equal to U squared sine 2 theta by g. U squared sine 2 theta by g. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
U squared sine 2 theta divided by g. Now H by R ratio. U squared sine squared theta we can write as sine theta into sine theta. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is a problem. I choose other side of it.
Sir, in this equation,
Sine squared theta is sine theta into sine theta divided by 2g. And R is equal to what? G will go to the numerator here, right? R is this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
G divided by U squared. Sine 2 theta we can write 2 sine
theta
theta cos theta.
Cos theta.
Isn't it? Now we can
Yes, sir.
cancel out here. Okay, one sine theta here, another sine theta cancelled here.
Here, cancel. Yeah.
H by R
And
is
G also
equal
cancelled,
to
sir.
G also H by R is equal to
And
U square also
U square
will
also.
cancel. Yeah. Then 2 to 1 by 4 into sine theta by cos theta is
Tan theta.
Tan theta.
This is another formula. Because usually numerical ask 1 mark numerical they ask. Horizontal range of a projectile is say for example 10 meter. Maximum height it goes say 5 meter. Calculate the angle of projection. Then you can directly substitute.
Sir,
You
angle.
understood? So if you know the angle of projection, projecting angle,
Okay. Sir.
then H is say for example 10, range is 5, we can calculate 1 by 4 tan theta. So this will be 40 by 5 is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is 8. You can calculate theta. Like that, shortcut. Otherwise, that time you have to derive the whole formula. If you know this formula by heart, this is very easy. Many times this problem asked. Maximum height is given, horizontal range is given, then asking calculating theta. So most of the students, what they do, first they calculate height, then they calculate range, then they divide. It takes minimum 45 minutes. But if you know this formula, within 2-3 minutes, you can finish your work. For entrance and all, these kind of formulas are important. Clear?
Sir, can we write?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, can we write?
Yeah, right. Equal to U squared sine squared theta by 2G. Horizontal range R is equal to U squared sine 2 theta by G. Then H by R. Numericals asked, I will tell you. At what angle of projection? At what angle of projection? At what angle of projection? The maximum height of a projectile, at what angle of projection? Maximum height of a projectile is equal to horizontal range. Is equal to horizontal range. At what angle of projection the maximum height of a projectile is equal to its horizontal range. That means the height it goes up, horizontal range it travels should be same. Which angle you have to throw? That's a question. So now we have the formula. H by R is equal to
will be
1
equal
by
to
4
1,
tan theta. Isn't
H by
it?
R will be 1.
Yeah. So H by R is equal here. H is equal to R according to this formula. Therefore, 1 is equal to 1 by 4 tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 4. Now go to log table. Then take 4 point something. You can say take log table.
76 degrees.
Yes. You go to log table. Natural tangent you take. Natural tangent. Then you can see here, see 4 point. You can see here 4.0108. Here you can see that. Okay. Corresponding angle is how much? 76 degree, right?
Yes, sir.
76
Yes,
Sir, how did you get the height 1? The maximum height 1?
It's not maximum height 1. Question, at what angle of projection maximum height is equal to horizontal range? That's a question.
Okay.
So formula H by R is equal to 1 by 4 tan theta. Here maximum height is equal to horizontal range.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So H by R, H and R are equal. So if you cancel, you will get 1, isn't it?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So at this angle, if you throw, maximum height and horizontal range will be equal. Okay. Can we go to next question?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
A projectile has a range of 50 meter. A projectile has a range of 50 meter. And reaches a maximum height of.
Sir, can you repeat?
A projectile has a range of 50 meter and reaches a maximum height of 10 meter. Reaches a maximum height of 10 meter. A projectile has a range of 50 meter, 50 meter. And reaches a maximum height of 10 meter. 10 meter. Calculate the angle at which the projectile is fired. Calculate the angle at which projectile is fired. So again, formula we have H by R is equal to 1 by 4 tan theta. H is equal to 10 given. R is equal to 50 given. 1 by 4 tan theta. Yeah. H by R is 1 by 5 is equal to
4 by 5 is equal to tan
1
theta.
by 4 tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 4 by 5.
4 by 5.
Tan theta is equal to 0.8. Now check corresponding angle. Corresponding 0.8.
38.7 degrees.
Yeah, theta is equal to 38.7 degree. We have to throw theta. For this, you have to use log table. Okay, I think all of you know about it.
Sir, in exam we will be provided a log.
You will get log. You will get log table.
So, sir, we should not learn these values.
No need to buy heart.
Okay, sir.
11th physics is very, very vast. We just see, just only started. This year, 30% they are reducing. Otherwise, 10 units are there. Like 10 standard book, you study 10 times. That much you have to study. A lot of science is there. Is it over?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right fast.
So how to find the values in log table?
If you don't know, come in extra class. I'll teach you. Friday, if you want, those who want log table, come in extra class with the log table and I will train. Okay? Those who want.
Okay, sir.
Because already I taught.
The time.
We'll decide. Thursday, tell me, I'll tell you. As many of them, they know how to do it. Before also, I taught you. So those who join newly, come on Friday, I'll help you. Yeah. A bullet is fired. A bullet is fired at an angle of 30 degree. A bullet is fired at an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. Hits the ground. Hits the ground. Hits the ground 3 kilometers away. 3 kilometers away. By adjusting this angle of projection, can one hope to hit a target 5 kilometers away. Assume muscle speed. Muscle speed means actual speed of the bullet fired. That means u. Muscle speed fixed. Muscle speed is fixed. Neglects neglect air resistance. Okay, this is a question. How will you calculate? That means maximum range you have to calculate here, right? Question, when you fired a bullet with a velocity u at an angle theta, theta given, how much is theta? 30 degree.
30 degrees, sir.
It is hitting at 3 kilometer. Now
Yes,
by
sir.
adjusting the angle, you should not change. The place, target can change. Where you want to hit, that position can change. So is it possible to hit using this cannon 5 kilometer range? That's the question. How will you calculate?
Muzzle speed. What is the muzzle speed?
Sir, we
Muzzle speed means this u.
the range when the angle is 45.
No, sir, the value is not given of muzzle speed.
Yeah, it's not given. That's what. That's a gist of this problem. U is not given.
So we can do it by R is equal to U square by G into sine 2 theta.
R is equal to U squared by G into sine 2 theta.
2 theta.
Theta is 45.
How will you do it? Then tell me.
R is
Theta?
given.
If
Sir,
we take theta
R is
as
given, theta is
45,
given.
then we'll know the maximum range, right?
Theta 45, right?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
And
Yes.
R is
You-
given.
R is given.
Theta 30
Theta is
degrees, sir.
30 degrees.
Theta 30
30
degree.
degree.
Okay. Theta 30 degree agreed. Then how will you find out?
And R is 3 kilometers.
R 3 kilometer.
Yeah,
Then,
that's given.
Then sine becomes 60, sir. 2 into 30.
Yes.
Sine
Yeah.
60.
R is equal to U squared by G.
Into sine
And
60.
60.
U squared by G into sine 60.
Sine 60 is root 3
U
by
squared by G into sine 60.
60.
Okay. Then how will you proceed?
And sine
Sir,
Then
first you
we
have to
know
find
the
the value
range,
of
right?
u.
Sine
And
R we
G
have to
also
find.
3 by 2.
root 3.
Then you will find
You
the value
got R,
of
yeah,
U.
3 kilometers.
U, and then we'll
Substitute.
find the value of maximum
Yes, sir.
range.
Maximum height we can find.
Now I'll tell you
Maximum
an easy way. What is the formula for maximum range? R max.
U square by G.
U square by
U
G.
squared by G.
U square by G.
That means without touching this U squared by G, if you find, you are getting R maximum, right?
Yes, sir.
So you see now, U squared by G, I'll solve this easily.
But
This is what I'm telling you. You should know shortcut.
Right?
R is equal to how much? 3 kilometer. Isn't it?
Yes,
U
sir.
squared by G. Sine 60 root 3 by 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now U squared by G is equal to, here 2 into 3, 6 divided by root 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll do one thing. 2 into 3,
2 root 3, sir.
2 into 3, yeah, that will come 2 root 3. U squared by G is equal to 2 root 3. How much will be 2 root 3? 2 into
1.732.
1.732. Tell me the answer.
3.46.
How much?
3.46 kilometers.
3.46 kilometer.
So it
This
can't
is equal
travel
to
5
U squared
kilometers.
by G. What is this U squared by G? That's R maximum, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This pen start. Okay. R maximum is U squared by G. See, no need to calculate the twisted way. Directly you can calculate U squared by G. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So maximum range you can hit is 3.46 kilometer. So can you hope to hit 5 kilometer?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. That's answer.
Sir, can you explain once more how did you find it?
Okay. R is equal to U squared by G sine 2 theta. This formula you know, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Range here 3 kilometer. U squared by G we don't know. Sine, angle of projection we know 30. Then 3 kilometer is equal to U squared by G. That's equal to sine 60. 3 kilometer is equal to U squared by G. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Okay?
Yes,
Then,
okay.
yeah. Then 2 I'm bringing this side. 2 into 3 divided by root 3 is equal to U squared by G. What is U squared by G?
R max.
R max. Okay. Now we can write here. R max is equal to 3 by root 3. Numerator root 3 will come, right?
Yes, sir.
2 into
2 root 3.
What is the answer?
2 root
2 into 1.732.
1.732.
Answer will come 3 point.
4,
What is the answer?
3.46
kilometer. Yeah. So we can say R maximum range you can hit with this is 3.46 kilometer. So just by adjusting the angle, you cannot hit 5. More than 3.5646 you cannot hit. Then 5 kilometer we cannot hit. If you want to hit 5 kilometer, what will you do? You have to increase muscle speed.
Okay,
Clear?
sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
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 Sir.